Welcome, beautiful souls. If this message has found its way to your screen today, right at this very moment, I need you to pause. Take a deep, grounding breath with me. I want you to understand that there is absolutely no coincidence in the universe, and it is by divine design that our energies are crossing paths today. The messages coming through the ether right now are incredibly potent, raw, and deeply revealing. Before we dive into the depths of today's intuitive reading, remember to only take what resonates deeply with your soul and gently leave behind anything that does not align with your current spiritual journey. Trust your inner compass. Let me tell you, the energetic frequency flowing into my space right now is nothing short of breathtaking. It is a beautiful, expansive vibration, yet it carries a sharp edge of undeniable revelation. Many of you listening to my voice right now are standing on the precipice of a monumental breakthrough. The timelines are shifting, and oh my goodness, there is someone in the energetic field whose heart is completely, irrevocably invested in you. But here is the profound twist in the spiritual plot. While someone is holding you in the purest space of their heart, there is another presence lurking in the periphery. There is someone around you who is quietly watching everything you are about to achieve, and they are burning with the desire to claim it for themselves. Wow, the duality of this energy is intense. Let's dive directly into the cards because Spirit is urgently pushing to bring these hidden dynamics into the light. As I shuffle and pull the energy, the very first card demanding to be seen is the Eight of Swords. Okay, this is profoundly interesting. When the Eight of Swords steps into the light, it speaks of a mind trapped in illusions, of feeling cornered, restricted, or entirely bound by circumstances. But look closely at the energy of this card right now. The swords are planted in the ground, but they do not form a complete cage. The blindfold is loose. What Spirit is showing me so vividly is that you have been or are currently in the literal process of waking up and ripping the blindfold off your own eyes. You are breaking free from an energetic prison that someone else meticulously constructed around you. My goodness, this could have been a deeply entrenched relationship, a toxic family dynamic, a stagnant career, or a manipulative friendship that has been anchoring your vibration in the mud. The Eight of Swords represents the psychological warfare, the mental chains, and the limiting beliefs that someone intentionally projected onto you to make you feel powerless. But here is the most glorious part of this revelation. You are untying the knots. You are recognizing that the trap was an illusion all along. You are taking your power back with a fierce, quiet grace. For some of you, this emancipation has already begun, and you are feeling the fresh air in your lungs again. For others, you are right on the jagged edge of this massive realization. What I am seeing clearly with the Eight of Swords is that there has been an energy vampire in your life. This person was draining your life force, likely operating entirely behind the scenes in a covert, passive-aggressive manner. You might not have been fully awake to their toxicity until very recently. There was an insidious energy of manipulation here, someone actively trying to keep you small, trying to cage your soaring spirit because your full, radiant light deeply intimidated them. This person from your past, whether an ex-partner, a relative, or someone you once warmly called a friend, wore a mask of support while secretly harboring profound envy. They were jealous of your spiritual light, your intuitive abilities, your magnetic aura, and the raw potential they could so clearly see radiating from your soul. Instead of celebrating your milestones, they actively sought to dim your shine. They may have planted seeds of self-doubt in your mind, gossiped in the shadows, or subtly discouraged you from chasing your highest timeline. But the veil has dropped, the blindfold is off, you see them exactly for who they are, and this moment of unadulterated clarity is your greatest spiritual weapon. You are walking out of their mental prison, and you are never looking back. As we move deeper into this reading, the second card anchoring itself onto the table is the Nine of Wands. Oh my word! This pairs so flawlessly with the energy of the Eight of Swords. The Nine of Wands is the ultimate symbol of the weary but victorious spiritual warrior. It represents standing at the final threshold, bruised, exhausted, but fiercely protective of how far you have come. This card is showing me the immense spiritual toll this past cycle has taken on you. You have been fighting battles in the unseen realms. You have been carrying defensive armor that is incredibly heavy, constantly having to protect your energy from the projections, the jealousy, and the hidden agendas of the people around you. It has been draining, hasn't it? It has left your soul feeling fatigued, slowing down your momentum toward the beautiful horizon you know you are meant to reach. But feel the shift happening right now. You are lowering the wands. You are exhaling. You are realizing that you no longer need to fight an invisible war against someone else's shadow. You are releasing the desperate need to defend your worth, your light, or your choices to those committed to misunderstanding you. Laying down this heavy defensive armor is one of the most powerful, radical acts of self-love and spiritual preservation you could ever commit to. The Nine of Wands is validation from your spirit guides. Yes, the road was grueling. Yes, you felt like you were trudging uphill through thick mud, carrying the emotional baggage of those who refuse to heal themselves. But that cycle is definitively over. As you release this defensive posture, as you step out of survival mode, you are going to experience a monumental surge of life force energy returning to your physical body. Your mind is going to clear, your intuition is going to sharpen, and the path forward is going to illuminate with crystal clear precision. And as you clear out this dense, toxic debris, you are literally sweeping the energetic floor to make room for something breathtaking. This brings us to the third card, laying itself right in the center of the spread, the Nine of Pentacles. Wow, take a moment to absorb this frequency. The Nine of Pentacles is the epitome of luxurious independence, supreme self-worth, and tangible physical abundance. It is the energy of someone who has cultivated their own beautiful, lush garden and is now standing proudly amidst the blooming flowers and ripe fruits of their own labor. This card is loudly declaring that you are on the absolute verge of stepping into a massive material or personal achievement. This could be a phenomenal career elevation, a completely unexpected financial windfall, a creative endeavor going viral, or simply reaching a state of such profound emotional and financial stability that you feel entirely unshakable. But here is why this is so deeply profound. This bountiful energy of the Nine of Pentacles is only able to anchor into your 3D reality right now because you remove the blindfold of the Eight of Swords and drop the exhausting battle of the Nine of Wands. The toxicity was the dam blocking your river of abundance. Now that the dam is broken, the universe is flooding your life with the blessings that have been sitting in escrow, waiting for you to vibrate high enough to receive them. However, remember what I said at the beginning of this reading about someone watching you. The Nine of Pentacles is the card of being admired but also of being envied. In the traditional imagery of this card, there is often a boundary, a wall, or a gate separating the prosperous individual from the outside world. There is someone outside your gate right now, peering through the vines, watching your rise with a bitter taste in their mouth. They see you stepping into this lush, prosperous, joyful new chapter, and they desperately want it for themselves. This could very well be the same toxic person from your past, or perhaps a completely new, energetic leech in your current environment. Either way, this person operates from a severely fractured place of scarcity. They lack your relentless work ethic. They lack your resilience. They lack your deep, unwavering connection to the divine. Instead of doing the grueling, beautiful inner shadow work required to build their own garden, they are obsessively peering into yours. They are triggered by your manifestation. But listen to me very carefully. Their jealousy, their bitterness, their lack mentality, none of that is your burden to carry. That is their shadow. That is their karma. You are not required to shrink yourself, dim your brilliance, or play small just so their fragile ego can feel a little more comfortable in your presence. Let them watch from outside the gate. This takes us to the fourth card coming through, which is justice. This is the divine gavel striking the sound block. Justice is the ultimate confirmation of cosmic balance, universal law, and the inescapable truth of karma. It represents the scales being perfectly balanced. Spirit is stepping in and saying, "We have seen everything." This card tells me that the incredible momentum, abundance, and alignment happening for you right now is not random. It is divinely orchestrated. It is the reward for your integrity. You are entering a timeline where everything you have put out into the universe, your kindness, your hard work, your emotional labor, your healing is coming back to you tenfold. But justice swings both ways. What goes around comes around, and the scales are actively balancing for the person who tried to manipulate, drain, and hinder you. They are currently being forced to sit in the exact energy they tried to project onto you. The universe is holding a mirror up to their soul, and they are having to face the unavoidable consequences of their deceptive actions and their malicious envy. While you are rising like a phoenix, stepping effortlessly into your highest timeline and reaping the rewards of your inner work, they are grappling with their own karmic blockages. Now, hear me clearly, as highly evolved spiritual beings, we do not cheer for the downfall of others, we do not throw parties when people stumble, but we do acknowledge and deeply respect the universal law of balance. You are witnessing the truth that energy never lies, and the universe always, eventually, balances the books. Justice is serving you exactly what you deserve: victory, peace, and ultimate vindication. Now, let us shift the frequency, because right beside justice lands the most radiant magnetic card of the reading, the Queen of Wands. Oh, the energy of this card is absolutely electric. The Queen of Wands is the embodiment of fearless authenticity, unapologetic passion, and irresistible magnetism. She knows exactly who she is. She knows exactly what she brings to the table, and she is entirely unfazed by the opinions of the peasants in the peanut gallery. This card is showing me your current aura. You have transmuted your pain into pure, unadulterated power. You didn't let the betrayals harden you, you let them polish you into a diamond. You do not need to be aggressive to command a room. Your presence alone shifts the molecular structure of the spaces you walk into. And this is exactly what has captured the heart of the person I mentioned at the very beginning. Let's talk about this beautiful soul who holds you in such high regard. The Queen of Wands is attracting a deeply genuine, fiery, and soul-stirring connection. The person whose heart is entirely invested in you is not playing games. They are not intimidated by your power. They are mesmerized by it. They see the raw, authentic you. They see your inner fire, your creativity, your warmth, and the incredible strength it took for you to become who you are today. For some of you, this is a current connection that is about to deepen in ways that will leave you breathless, evolving into something profound, committed, and unshakable. For others, this is a completely new, energetic arrival. As you close the door on the toxic cycles and lock the gate to your abundant garden, you are magnetically pulling in a partner who operates on your exact frequency. This person thinks about you constantly. They might even be slightly nervous to express the absolute magnitude of their feelings, because the depth of it startles even them. They don't want to overwhelm you, but their heart is wide open. They are ready to show up for you, to be vulnerable, and to offer you a connection built on unwavering respect and emotional safety. For those of you who are so used to chaotic, draining, anxious attachments, this connection is going to be the ultimate healing balm. It won't be filled with dramatic highs and agonizing lows. It will feel like sitting by a warm, crackling fire after being lost in a blizzard. It will feel like coming home. As you step fully into this Queen of Wands energy, as you claim your Nine of Pentacles abundance, understand that the toxic person from your past may try to circle back. When they see you glowing, thriving, and deeply loved, they might attempt to reach out under the guise of just checking in or offering fake support. It is a strategic move born of their own scarcity. They may be struggling and hoping they can siphon just a little bit more of your golden light to fix their own lives. Spirit is screaming this message to you right now. Keep the boundary firm. Do not let your guard down. You fought too hard in the spiritual trenches to protect your peace. You bled, you cried, and you healed to get to this vibration. Do not hand your energy back over to someone who only values you for what they can consume from you. Trust your razor-sharp intuition. If they attempt to re-enter your orbit, pay absolute attention to the energy underneath their words. Are they genuinely accountable, or are they just looking for a life raft? You know the answer. You are surrounded by an impenetrable shield of divine protection right now. Your spirit guides, your ancestors, the angels, they are forming a ring of fire around your energy. Any ill will, any jealousy, any psychic attacks sent your way are immediately bouncing off your aura and returning to the sender. You do not have to lift a finger to defend yourself. The universe is playing defense for you. Your only job, your only sacred duty is to stay beautifully, fiercely focused on your own path. You are not just leveling up. You are experiencing a complete soul-level metamorphosis. You are shedding the old skin of limiting beliefs and past traumas. And as you step into this radiant, abundant, deeply loved version of yourself, your external reality has no choice but to bend and conform to your new vibration. Whatever you have been manifesting, whatever dream you have been cradling in the deepest chambers of your heart, it is here. It is knocking on your door. And when it arrives, let yourself feel the supreme joy of it. Not everyone will clap for you, and that is perfectly okay. The ones who are genuinely meant to be in your life, like the one who holds your heart, will be standing right next to you, celebrating your light. By unapologetically standing in your power, you are becoming a living, breathing lighthouse for others who are still lost in the dark. Disclaimer: please remember that tarot is for spiritual guidance, self-reflection, and entertainment purposes. It is a tool to help you tap into your own inner knowing. Always use your own beautiful discernment and free will when making life choices, as you are the ultimate creator of your destiny. As we close out this profound session, I want you to carry this truth with you. You are free, you are abundant, you are fiercely protected, and you are so incredibly loved. Trust your magic, and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as the divine intended. If this reading resonated with your spirit today, please leave a little love in the comments, hit the like button to claim this positive energy, and subscribe to join our beautiful soul family. Thank you so much for sharing your light with me today, and I will see you in the next reading.